Hello, Cancer Barbers, and welcome to your reading. So, we're here to check in on what you need to know as it pertains to your barbering career. I am not doing male and female readings separately this time around because I am not 100% well, so I'm trying to work smarter, not harder. Okay. So let's pull that information for you. Cancer Barbers. What do you want Cancer Barbers to know, please, Most High? As it pertains to their career. Four more. Alrighty. At the bottom of the deck, we've got the Emperor. Hello. Alright, so the Emperor, when it comes to tarot, it talks about several different things. Okay, so the best thing to do is wait until we get the rest of the information, then we will know exactly what thing the Emperor represents. Could be a boss, could be talking about you taking charge. Okay, could be just be talking about an elder, male figure, powerful one. So we got the Magician. Okay, so it's talking about taking charge, making that shit happen. Okay, so the Magician, that's basically what the Magician does. The Magician decides, I want XYZ to occur, and the Magician then applies the gift of will and consistency and persistence, and just putting in that drive to make whatever it is that they want to happen. So as it pertains to your career, is saying you have the power to make whatever you want happen to happen, right? So the underlying issue, we got the Three of Pentacles. So you've actually got help. You're not alone. Okay, you have a team of people who are willing to help you to manifest what you want. But then we have this coming in, and if this wasn't bad enough, because that she's basically blindfolded, this represents not really knowing what to do, having a tough decision to make. Okay, and wait till you see what card is coming next. The Seven of Swords. Wait till you see what's coming after this one. The Seven of Swords usually represent being strategic or straight up deceitful. And then we have the Nine of Wands coming in. The Nine of Wands is all beaten up. Okay? It's like, Lord, me can't take it no more. Okay? Then we have the Strength card coming in. I will interpret what it's all saying, but these are not good cards. You started off very well and then it just took a different turn. This is like the best card that came out so far. And this. So it's like you have help to go down a road that is not very full of honesty. So if you're planning on doing something dishonest to make your will happen or your desires come true, then you have help. But it's like, should I? Shouldn't I? You're not really sure if you should. So let's read on to see the underlying issue. Yes, like, should I? Shouldn't I? The strength card. You're holding yourself back from the Eight of Wands communicating. Okay, so you're the one that's holding up progress in this situation. But God is saying, if you want to make this thing happen, you got everything that you need available and everyone that you need available to make it happen. Okay, so we got the Lovers and we got the Chariot coming in. And this is basically saying that you like it when the way forward is hard. You don't like an easy life. That's what that is saying to me. You love conflict. You love making the way hard. All right, let's read on. So we got the Hermit coming in. And the Page of Pentacles. And the Ten of Cups. I'm hearing putting in less and getting more. Yeah, so there is a way for you to work smarter, not harder. Put in a little bit and get a lot. The opportunity is right there. See, that's what it is. You don't know what to expect. So we got the Six of Wands that talks about recognition. Like, you see it. You see the opportunity there, but look what we got coming in next. The King of Swords and the Queen of Swords. So these are people who talk straight up. They don't go around no bush. Okay? So they'll tell you when you're doing F-freeze and when you're actually doing something good. So we got the King of Swords, the Queen of Swords, followed by the Moon. So because you don't know what to expect, you don't want to make a move. So somebody was telling you straight up, yo, we could take the chance and do this, but we don't really know what the final outcome is going to be. So that's making you slow down, Temperance, and actually take the time to decide what decision you want to make. Two of Wands. Should I go this way? Should I go that way? Should I choose this one? Should I choose that one? Should I choose this one? Should I choose that one? The Seven of Cups. All the choices that you have, and you are stuck because you have too many choices. I see your dilemma. Your dilemma is you could either do this, which is risky. So it look like one of your options at least is risky. Yeah, we got Four of Wands, Five of Wands, Three of Swords. The High Priestess. Yeah, let's read on. High Priestess, Five of Pentacles, the World, the Five of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so your intuition is telling you that making one of these decisions, you probably know which one to make. It's gonna bring an end to you being in this Five of Pentacles energy and this sadness, this disappointed energy. Yeah, it's gonna bring you the stability and whatnot that you need. So now I don't see. So listen, follow your intuition, bruv. Oh, lady. Four of Swords, King of Pentacles. Just a lot of thinking. Because you want to win, but you don't really want to be unfair. Five of Swords to the Four of Cups. It's like you want to do the... Listen, follow your intuition. Matter of fact, so it's like, should I take the high road? Should I take the low road? Should I take the high road? Should I take the low road? I'm gonna let God tell you straight up. Let's see. Well, we need to bring Cancer some advice. What's your advice to Cancers that's facing this dilemma at this time, please? This is definitely a call for some advice. Because it's like it's right there. I guess you've made too many mistakes. You don't want to make another one. You want to live with a clear conscience. Sometimes it's the right time to do the right thing. Sometimes it's the right time to do the wrong thing. So let's see what time it is for you. Cancer. What's your advice for Cancer, please, in this dilemma? Cancer Barbers. Two more. Alrighty, at the bottom of the deck, we've got Shooting Star. You are a shooting star. You're about to step into your fullest potential. Okay. So let's get your advice. So that's where you're headed, according to the advice that's about to come out right now. So let's see what says God on your matter. Before I even continue, I want to check So we got an awakening at the bottom of the deck. So this is all due to an awakening, finally realizing something. It says you are no longer letting people dictate or run your life for you. So it's about taking charge of your life. Emperor energy, magician energy. Okay. So before we continue, the first thing I want to do is check how these cards should be interpreted, okay? Okay, so this one like this. This one feels right like this. And this one feels right like this, because they were flipping and flopping all over the place. Like you. Right now, that's how you feel. That's how you've been moving in this situation, because you don't know what to do. So let's see the advice. So first of all, you got education. Education is an important part of your soul's development at this time, Cancer Barber. So there's some things that you need to learn, okay? This could possibly mean as well that this here is a learning curve for you. Let's see what the rest is, then we'll be able to interpret this much better, okay? Oh, at the bottom of the deck, the awakening. You're no longer letting people dictate or run your life for you. So education is it. So right now, I feel like preventative medicine is better than finding a cure. Okay, so right now, weigh the pros and cons and do all the research that you need into the situation, and especially search your intuition, search your soul and what your soul wants to do. It doesn't matter how good or how bad the situation look. It doesn't matter how good or how bad the situation is showing itself to be. If your intuition does not agree, let your intuition guide you. It doesn't matter what the outcome is. Let your soul be your guide. Okay? So the next card, we have perception, and it's in the reverse. So it says you are getting ready to have a shift in perception that will change everything. So this one is saying you are not getting ready to have a shift in perception that's going to change anything. So this is talking about gaining information, and this is talking about your perception not changing. So this is advice. Let's get the last bit. And metamorphosis in the reverse. So it says, like the caterpillar that emerges from its cocoon, you're about to get your wings. So you're not about to change. So there's, don't change your perception, number one, and don't change. But there is a need for you to get more information. So that's your advice. So get more information. So it's like you're on the right track then. Because if God is saying don't change your perception, don't change yourself, you're basically perfect just as you are. Hence the magician card. Like, you got the power that you need. You just need a bit more information. So this could be talking about belief in self. So let's read the bottom of the deck and see what the underlying issue is that's making God give you this as your advice, okay? So learn some things, but don't change yourself. Be yourself, okay? Because you're on the right path, okay? But there is some kind of information that you've been ignoring that you really shouldn't ignore, and it could possibly be your intuition. Okay, so let's get the underlying issue. So awakening, you're no longer letting people dictate or run your life for you. So perhaps you are the type of person that you would listen to people that you feel have more knowledge or experience than you do, or connections or whatever you think they have more than you do, and you're in the practice of listening to these people. God is saying, yo, listen to yourself a bit more. Okay, the answers are inside you. Okay, yeah. So awakening to automatic negative thoughts. So there you go. So it's like part of you believe that you can, but there's a tendency that you have to think negatively about the ideas that you get. And it's like you don't have self-belief. So it says you are learning to take charge of the thoughts you choose to give life to. And that's what's important, because you're on the right track. Okay? So you're awakening to your tendency to think that you can't do something or you can't reach heights that you're trying to reach. But Emperor card, Magician card, God says you have what it takes to make it happen. Okay, make it happen. So all that wishy-washy energy we were getting from the tarot was you having self-doubt. Okay, see, you got seeker of truth. So that's the education that you need to find, is the truth about yourself. Learn yourself, understand yourself and your tendencies. You can feel the hidden truth behind your circumstances. So if you've been a failure up till now, if you've had a hard time in your career up to now, it's because you've been listening to other people rather than listening to yourself. Okay, you have more confidence in other people's vision for your life and your career path than you do in your own vision for your career path and for yourself. And that is unhealthy. Why? Because you know you better than anybody else. If you feel that you can't do something, don't let anybody convince you that you can. And if you feel that you can do something, don't let anybody convince you that you can't. You see? Because whereas we might hide ourselves and show our best selves to the world, we can't then blame the world for thinking that we are giants when we're not. Do you understand what I'm saying? Or if we show ourselves as being ants to the world, we can't blame the world for thinking that we're ants when we're actually giants. So in your case, you present yourself as an ant to the world. But there's a piece of you that always remind you that you're a giant. But you think everybody else is giants and you're the ant. And that's been keeping you back, automatic negative thoughts. So why do you dumb yourself down in the presence of others? That's what's been holding you back. We got spiritual teacher. It says you are being guided to step into your role as a spiritual teacher. So that's talking about teaching yourself, understanding yourself on a spiritual level. Seek the truth of who you are on a spiritual level. And then it says universal bank. Everything you need to thrive is already here. You're actually a giant, but you choose to make the world believe you're an ant. And then you end up believing you're an ant. And that's what's been holding you back all this time. You're afraid to be you're afraid to be the giant you were created to be, because finish the sentence. God says it's time to lighten up. Okay? God says it's all right. Let the past be the past. Cheer up. It says you may be taking life too seriously. So let it go. Okay? So that you can move on. This is a period of indecision and inner conflict, and it is time to make a decision. Resolve. So let it go. Let go the past. And the future is yours if you choose to grab it. Or you could choose to continue to pose in audiences as though you're just an ant when really and truly you're a giant. Or pose as though you're a freaking chicken when really and truly you're an eagle. Or choose to pose as though you're a fucking rat when really and truly you're an elephant or a tiger or a jaguar or a lion. You're big, you're not small. Look, you have the magic touch and you have a support team. So as soon as you decide to step into your power, the universe will conspire to assist you. But if you keep presenting yourself as who you are not and what you are not, you will get more of the same, which is negativity. The universe is not recognizing you. It's like you work at a company, you've been given a badge, You got security clearance that's on like level 10, but for some reason you give more power and hold people with security clearance up to level 7 in higher esteem. Why do you think that they're more important, are these people presenting themselves to you as though they're like they got like security level number 11 or 12 or something? There's something about these other people's opinions and the way that other people present themselves that's making you feel like they're better than you. It's all a facade. Maybe it works for them, but it's not for you. Okay? So, how you choose to proceed is your business, but I suggest that you make a compilation of all the cancer readings that we do so that in the future, when you do find the strength to step into your power, you can go back and watch these readings because they will still apply. As soon as you're ready to grab the reins of your life, your support team will appear. The universe will conspire to strengthen you. Okay, but you have to take the first step and you have to continue along that path. Because if you turn, at the moment you turn back is the moment that the universe stops supporting you. The universe is not going to do the work for you. So you probably need to get some new friends or a new clique or establish yourself on a new level within your friendship group or your career group or your association, whatever it is, wherever you be getting this advice from and stuff like that. You're not where you're supposed to be. You're higher than where you're at. You're dumbing yourself down for some reason that only you can explain. Okay, so it's time for you to have an honest talk with yourself. And if you don't feel strong enough to take those steps yet, at least do yourself the honor of being truthful about who you are, where you actually belong, and let your courage grow from there. There's no need to like jump into it, like, take your time and step into it, but start with having an honest conversation with yourself about who you are and where you actually belong in the hierarchy that you are involved in. Okay, so yeah, see, look at that. Speaking of, it says your soul is guiding you to stand in your light and speak your truth. And I didn't even look at that because it just seems like the next logical thing to do. Okay, so no more Mr. or Mrs. Nice Cancer. It's like I'm a boss and I know it. I've just been trying to be nice to you people, but I don't like this pauper life. I'm an emperor and you're not gonna like it, but there's gonna come a time when it will be clear to all of you that I am an emperor, with no disrespect to you. It's just, one can only hold themselves down for so long. I need to rise. I'm very sorry in advance. But I'm a boss. I just can't help it. All right, Cancer. Until next time. Bye-bye.